Hey, I want to talk to you today a little bit about the opportunity available to you to become a SeneGence distributor. I want to talk to you also a little bit about where we've been, where we're at right now, and kind of where we're headed, and how you can be successful in building a strong business right now with SeneGence. And I also kind of want to talk to you a little bit about why right now is a critical time for you to get in and be a part of SeneGence. So let me give you a little bit of history. SeneGence is the company that owns LipSense, and they were started back in 1999 by our CEO, Joni Rogers. She had worked for a different network marketing company and worked her way all the way up to the corporate side of things and realized that she wanted to create her own products and her own compensation plan and her own company. So she wrote a business plan, and long story short, she was a single mom and she found our amazing SeneScientist, and they worked together to get the company started. He had already developed the long-lasting color technology of LipSense, and they only had 6 colors, glossy gloss, and an oops remover, and that's all they had to get started with. And so she took that product and she started at trade shows, and she personally went and sold the product and signed up distributors beneath her, and that's how they got the funding to create Senederm skincare and Sense Cosmetics. So it's kind of a really unique story because it's a debt-free company, and back in the day she was packaging LipSense in her trailer, again it was just her, and so it's this really amazing story, and that's kind of makes SeneGence really unique, is that Joni really cares about us because she's been there and she's built this company from scratch, and so she really cares about her distributors. So to be around since 1999 for 18 years is a really remarkable thing for a company. Most companies, 95% of companies, actually fail within their first 5 years. And then on top of that, we're a debt-free company and we've never taken out a bank loan. So that's also pretty impressive, right? And a huge number of the corporate employees that work at SeneGence have actually been with the company since 1999. They were original distributors under Joni and things like that. So it's a really family-oriented business. So that's kind of the backstory. I want to tell you kind of where we've been recently over the last few months. We've experienced an crazy, incredible, explosive growth. SeneGence, could see that we were growing, but they could not have predicted where we were headed. So that's kind of, let me give you some numbers to kind of help put this in perspective for you. So within the direct sales industry in 2015, the national average for increase in sales was 6%. And that's actually been pretty stable and consistent over the last 5 years. What SeneGence did in 2016, we increased our sales by 200%. So the national average is 6, and we increased by 200%. We also increased our number of distributors in 2016 by 1,400%. So SeneGence is really exploding over this last year, and we're in a phase called momentum. And this is kind of the sweet spot in a company where if you join in a network marketing company, that this is kind of where you can get in right now at this fabulous sweet spot, and you can grow and build with the company. It's already been around for a long enough time. It's established, and it's only going up from here. It hasn't been around so long that everybody knows the name already. SeneGence is not a household name, but we are definitely on track for that, right? And so if you wait 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, the opportunity is going to be very different, right, than it is right now. Let me give you a couple of other numbers before I keep going. So numbers don't lie. Listen to these statistics. They're super exciting. So from March of 2016 to March of 2017, 1 year, other cosmetics companies either grew or decreased. And here's kind of some of their numbers. These are kind of household names. So you all know L'Oreal, they grew by 4.7%. Avon actually decreased by 2%. Estee Lauder increased by 4.6%, and P&G decreased by 10%. So you can see that there's kind of just small growth or small decrease, really. But SeneGence, over that 1 year, increased 2,030%. So like I said, we're just in this explosive growth right now. That's really exciting. And because of this, we've actually been able to add some really big names to our company's team. Because they're attracted to what's going on right now in our company. It's because it's such an exciting time. So let me tell you a little bit about them. So our new president, Philippe, he was the former VP of L'Oreal. And he left L'Oreal to come and join SeneGence, okay? Chris Simonian, he was the founder and the former president of Beachbody, P90X, Shakeology on their network marketing side of things. And he's now our Chief Sales and Development Officer. So these guys were at the top of the top in their companies, and they left those companies to come to SeneGence because they knew and they could see our projected growth and what an exciting phase we're in right now. So because of that, we will be a worldwide cosmetics and skincare household name. That's not an if, it's a when. And we're actually on track to be $1 billion company. So that means that we're able to compete with these other big name companies that I was just talking about. And in fact, over the last year, we've sold more lip scents, lipstick, than the top 5 cosmetics companies combined that they sell for their lipstick. So we're definitely becoming a household name, and it's super exciting. So because of this explosive growth over this year of 2017, SeneGence was just not prepared for the growth. And so we didn't even own our own manufacturing rights. Our Sena scientist, our chemist, he actually owned those. And he works for a lot of different companies because he's so brilliant. He works with Pureology, etc. And so we were not able to manufacture on our own schedule. We were on his schedule. So Joni worked really hard and acquired our own the manufacturing rights for herself so that she could manufacture here in the United States in pharmaceutical grade facilities, so that she could still have strict quality control, but she could put production on her timetable. So before that, basically there was one point earlier in 2017 where every single product was out of stock, and yet we were still growing. We were still adding distributors, and we had our biggest sales day. Like every month, we continued to have a knock out the whole previous month, or even the whole previous months of the year, because we are in such demand. Like other companies, like other distributors for other companies, they buy product because, they have to, keep up with a monthly minimum or whatever, and then they just put it on the shelf, because there's just not enough demand for it. We were literally begging SeneGence, like, no, we need more product, please. And they've been able to catch up, and we're back to almost full capacity, full stock, full inventory. And so this is kind of that sweet spot, like I've been talking about, where we've kind of made it through the rough patch, these growing pains, and things are just going to explode from here because it's a really good time. So I just want to kind of talk to you about the opportunity. If you don't join SeneGence right now, that means that other people will. And what that means is that the people that you would sell to, the people that you would sponsor, the people that you would become lifelong friends with, etc., are already going to have a distributor or be a distributor, or have already heard of it or already tried it, or all those things. And you'll be missing out, like I said, on those people who not only will be lifelong friends and could be potential team members of yours, but like you also have the opportunity to change their lives. So that's what my hope is that, watching this, you'll get super excited and pumped up, and you'll realize how amazing SeneGence is, how it came from this amazing place, how it's grown, where it's going, and you'll catch the vision and get really excited. This isn't just about making money, like that's a nice perk, of course, right? But this is about changing people's lives, SeneGence offers amazing perks. They have an amazing compensation plan that's super fair, super generous, I should say. And they have so many perks, company cars and exotic trips. And those are all nice things. But like I said, the best part about this is the opportunity to change people's lives. to make other people be successful as you grow your own team, hopefully, and as you create your own customers and help them to feel beautiful inside and out, and to help solve the challenges they're having with their skin or with their current makeup. That's a really empowering feeling. And you can expand this circle of influence of yours to hundreds and thousands of people, you know. So if you just sit back and you wait while other people are catching the vision and see the magnitude of this opportunity, while they take advantage of it, you are going to miss out, and you will feel so sad, because the opportunity, while it's always going to be wonderful, is not as amazing as it is right now today. It'll still be amazing in 2 months, still be amazing in 2 years, but right now, like I've been saying, is this amazing sweet spot. And right now you have nothing to lose. You never have anything to lose with SeneGence, because to sign up to become a wholesale member, to become a LipSense distributor, it's only $55. That's an annual, yearly Costco membership-esque type of fee. And the other perk, though, is that there's no auto ship and there's no monthly minimums. There are some minimums that come into play when you do start to sponsor and build a team. If you want to get paid commission on your team, there is a very reasonable minimum, monthly minimum, for you to collect that commission. But you're out nothing like $55. What was the last thing you spent $55 on, right? Like last time you went and got your hair done, colored and cut, it was probably like $85 to $150, right? So $85 or $55 is nothing, because that haircut and color that you spent money on, it didn't make you any money, right? But these $55 that you invest into your future, this is going to make you money. It's going to help you be successful, and you get to share that amazing opportunity with all of the friends and family and amazing people in your life. And so you can be successful, and you can share that success with other people and teach them how. So I hope you can kind of see my excitement and hear that right now really is the prime time. And if you have questions, I'd love to answer them. And I hope this has just kind of lit a fire under you and got you really excited about SeneGence and the opportunity that's available. And I'd love to answer your questions. So I'll be following up with you, and we'll talk soon.